Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is 𝐒𝐋𝐒 with a little bit of coaching from the rank 1 Teemo world, also known as 𝐒𝐿𝐾𝐋𝐒, also known as the challenger Teemo Jungle God. I'm going to be bringing you guys a quick and easy Teemo Jungle commentary guide. So first things first, you have two main rune pages you can run on Teemo Jungle. The main one is Hella Blades, and then the second one is Press the Attack. Dark Harvest is still a reasonable option. It's just kind of greedy because it just takes so long to get going. So first things first, you want to get a ward down. Make sure you're not getting invaded. In this case, since they have a strong invade, I laid it defensively. If you don't think they're going to invade you level 1, you can lay it over here to make sure they don't invade your opposite buff. In general, Teemo Jungle, you play a little like a Twitch jungle. You want red buff. It's one of your big ganking tools. So we're going to be playing around that, starting Hunter's Machete and refillable potion as well. Teemo Jungle is not troll, guys. It got some big buffs. His E does 150% damage to monsters, and his Q lasts twice as long against monsters as well. So Teemo Jungle really is no joke. You're playing it right. It has some insane late game carry potential, especially since they have a lot of auto attack based champions like TF, Ashe, Nasus, and even Set. It's going to be really, really strong. So start E, start on your red buff, and then apparently on Teemo Jungle, it's best to go for your golems, and I'll show you guys how to clear your golems properly. On Teemo, if you try to cheese gank at level 2 or 3, you can set yourself really far behind if the gank doesn't turn out, and his clears really aren't that bad. So you want to clear it like this and use the medium golem to block off the big golem here. And once the big golem gets close enough, then you're going to blind it like this, and then we're going to smite it. The big golem literally didn't hit us once, so we're full HP, guys. The big golem is the highest damage monster in your jungle. It literally does more damage than red buff, so you don't really want to let it hit you. You'll kite this out, full clear it. Then we can go straight into our Raptors, and Teemo clears once again are really strong because his E does 150% damage to monsters. So his clears are surprisingly good. A lot of people don't even think about it because they don't see Teemo, but this is how you do it. This is how you get it done. So let's clear these Raptors out now. We'll be blinding the big one. We're just going to kite it out. We're trying to spread our red buff and poison on all of them so we can maximize taking it. You will take the most damage from this camp, especially if you don't plan on ganking on your first clear. Doing Raptors is okay, but you honestly don't have to do Raptors on the first route. This will just help you hit your level 6 faster. And Teemo Jungle is more of a level 11 power spike jungler. I know that sounds funny, but at level 11 he turns into a monster. So here what we're going to do is we're going to go blue buff straight into Scuttle Crab, and if we kite out blue buff properly, we'll have full HP. If you guys don't feel comfortable with kiting, you can skip your Raptors and instead go for Wolves instead. Do Wolves in the blue, then the Scuttle Crab. But basically, you want to be at the Scuttle Crab right when it spawns in at the 3-minute 15-second mark. We are going to be a little bit late, but that's okay. No one can really take it immediately right as it spawns in. So even if the enemy jungler's on it, we can contest it. And Zyra's already top. I'll run over here real quick. Alright, we're gonna W into this. We're gonna flash Q her. She's dead. Your Q does have more range than your autos. Check this out. Here's my auto range, and then now look at my Q range. Boom! Q range is way bigger. So you want to auto for as long as possible, and then Q when they're running away like that. Because your Q, once you can't auto them anymore, odds are you can still hit them with a Q. So now that Zyra's there, we're gonna go for a double scuttle here. Just gonna wipe this out. PTA Garen, that's crazy. Yeah, that's not a great idea going PTA on Garen. You're gonna max your E first. Zyra only has 16 CS. Gonna run up behind this guy. We're gonna use our W now that we're behind him. We're gonna blind him. Now we can't stun. I don't know why my mid laner stopped chasing, but TF foolishly tried to stun card while he was blinded. We just pushed him out of lane, and now we're gonna get Scuttle Crab for free. We're gonna push it towards our mid lane instead of our bot lane. Our bot lane lost prio and they both died already. So we're just going to try to keep it over here. Like so. Our golems are up again. We're full HP. And we still have red buff and blue buff since we killed Zyra and got hers. So I feel like we can clear this without having to back. So you pretty much don't use your W much to get around the map in the early game, because it does have a decently long cooldown. You're mainly going to be using it for gank. So you're going to come up behind the enemies and then use it to stay on top of them. It is a relatively short speed up though, so you only want to do it once they can kind of see you. You don't want to just use it to get to them. You want to come up behind them, and then once they see you, you hit it. That way they can't get away. Gonna clear this out. Learning how to kite, moving, and shooting is really important if you want to play things like Teemo Jungle or Twitch Jungle, Kindred Jungle. If you just stand still, you'll take too much damage from your camp, so you might have to go into bots or training tool and practice that shit. You can lane gank. Since we still have red buff, I feel like we might be able to make this work. They might have actually seen me, I'm not sure. But yeah, we're overstaying. We'll just back. We have a lot of gold. There's no reason to stay here. I thought the enemies were gonna really overplay their hand. Oh, not like this. Ashe is autoing me down. That was a good teleport from the Nasus. We're going to go ahead and just back. Our red buff's up soon. We'll probably just go straight into red buff. Really good TP from the Nasus. Since their bot lane was so far ahead, I thought they would have just hard engaged my team there. Those are ganks that take a while to get a feel for. Lane ganks on Teemo can be really powerful. So if you're build on Teemo, you pretty much want to rush straight in a jungle item. And then after that, you want to get Nashers. And then you want to get Liandry's. And then after that, situational. If they're hella tanky, you can go Void Staff. If not, you want to just go straight into Rabadon. So after your jungle items, Sorks, Nash, Liandry's, then Void or Rabadon. Simple stuff. Ashe is shoved up. We'll go take her out here. If you guys want to see the full build and the runes, go to the very start of the video. I'll have everything there for you. Just going to run out behind her. She's dead. She's way out of position. Way out of line. Yeah, she's gone. I had her cut off. I queued a little early. I was just trying to get the kill, but I had her pathing cut off. She wasn't going to get away. But normally you want to auto then queue. Fiddle's going in for the roam. My bot lane's struggling. We're going to have to farm up. We are over ganking a bit. Teemo, once again, guys, he is a level 11 jungle champ. That's when he really starts to shine. Once you're level 6, you mainly use your mushrooms for clearing your camps. You don't really use mushrooms for ganking before level 11 because they just don't have much range. So you can use them in 1v1s, but in general, they're just not that good. Because, oh shit. Auto attack, Q, auto attack. We're going to red smite this guy. He's dead. We got him. Their Zyra's only level 5 here, so we're going to shove out mid and go to her red buff. We'll set up some shrooms since she's obviously going to come for it. Alright, let's try to get all these minions. Not bad. She's either... Okay, there she is. So what she's going to do, she's going to walk right over here for her raptors. So we're going to set a mushroom right there. I'm going to start to clear this out, but we're going to kite it and use our refill potion so we don't get low on health. We should really just go invisible in the bush and then kill her. This could be dangerous. Okay, it looks like she's going bot side. It looks like she's rushing down Dragon. That was a weird choice. I think we could have easily killed her. We have more items than her. And we have red buff, which is really nasty in 1v1s. We're going to go ahead and use a mushroom here on the red buff. Slow it down. Do lots of damage. Simple enough. I'm gonna have to save this Garen. Got him. Auto attack Q, auto attack, and add my red smite on him as well. Looks like he's actually going for the Garen here. I blinded the big golem. It's the only reason why I'm walking into it. I don't know why Garen didn't fight that. I feel like we could have killed TF. Couldn't really reach it over the wall. Should be fine though. Alright, we're gonna W away. We need that W movement speed here. Set is a fast mofo though, bro. He's got those high level boots. He's hexaflashing the wall. That's some funny shit. So he looks like he took Nimbus Cloak, so whenever he uses Hex Flash, he gets a big burst of movement speed. That's actually kind of interesting. So we went for Red Smite. You don't have to go Blue Smite. Both are good options. In this game, they have a lot of damage with the set. Like, they can get to me. If you feel like your life is in danger, you go Red Smite. Blue Smite's a little better for ganks, but Red Smite's way better for 1v1s or close fights. Just how it is. So now that we have this set up, full jungle item tier 2 boots. Now we're going to go Nash Liandry's, probably into Void Staff because they're not that tanky. Their tanks aren't fed or anything, so even though they have a set and an assist, since they don't have any gold, they're not tanky. So Rabadon will be giving much higher value. You can pull your blue and gromp together like that and use one mushroom to hit them both. It's really, really strong. Now that we have tier 2 boots, Nasus doesn't even have boots, we're just going to W behind him. Stay on him with our autos, Hella Blades. Use our blind dart after a couple of autos there to try to secure the kill, honestly. I didn't have to blind dart since he was still in my auto range. This TF's way out of line. He's shoved all the way up with low health. He's just asking for it, dude. We're going to put another point in our queue, run up behind this guy. I W'd way too early there, I'll be honest. W was very early. Since he threw the card before I blinded him, it actually did stun me. She's dead, 100%. Yeah, this TF's dead too. I'm going to need my teammates though. He's just going to keep kiting me out. He's going to go deeper into my jungle and then he's going to die. Going to blind him. He's dead. Alright, we're going to go ahead and farm this up real quick, and we'll probably kill Zyra on our blue. It's gray right now on the minimap. Do you see that? It's gray. That means it'll be up in 50 seconds or less. I'm going to hold on to my mushroom here because I'm about to go fight Zyra. If you're about to go in for a gank or fight someone, you normally want to hold on to a mushroom, even if you're not level 11. If you're power farming or you're about to back, you can go ahead and use all your mushrooms, but I'm about to go fight her on our blue. It's about to come up. She'll probably go to her wolves or her Grant, waiting for it to come up. Or she'll just go mid here. Teemo actually has some pep, guys. I know it sounds like really troll, but it scales really well compared to most jungle champions right now. She's dead. She didn't kite that very well. TF can't get me here. There's just no way. The enemy bot lane's dead. I'm free to take this. Gonna auto it down, and once I have to walk past it, I'm gonna blind it like this, and now it can't hit me. Very nice. The first two autos of Gromp, you can't blind it. Like, even if you blind it, the first two autos will always hurt you. So with the Gromp, let it hit you twice first. It's really dumb, but the game's like that sometimes, right? The enemy bot lane's missing. They are dead. Looks like they're coming back to lane. Alright, looks like Zyra's coming. We'll get her. She threw out her spells way too early. She didn't wait for my juke or anything. Gonna get down a mushroom now. Ashe can't chase me. Nearly got the Zyra. Looks like we did get Zyra. That's awesome. TF's way out of line here. He's gonna try to stun me with while he's blinded. I think I can run him down. He shouldn't have turned. I think he's literally going to die for that. If I can get off one auto. Yeah, I red smited him. Auto attack Q. He's dead. Literally dead. That was really greedy of him. He should have just kept running. He kept turning around to stun me, and it cost him his life. We're going to take this, and then we're going to kill Zyra on her red buff. This might be warded. A little dangerous. Auto attack Q it. You can't auto me now. Zyra's over there. I don't want to waste this mushroom. For those of you wondering why I'm just standing still, I don't want it to run into this. Zyra went to her blue side again. Nasus way out of line, dude. You shoved all the way up. That's a free gank. I'm gonna go ahead and snag this on my way. Alright, we got it. Got my red lens on. Gonna throw my mushroom down into his escape route. He went the other way. He knows he's dead. He's just so out of line. You can't shove all the way up without knowing where the enemy jungler is. You're just begging to get ganked. Absolutely begging for it. They're on dragon. I think I can get there in time. Nah, it's gone. It's fine. At least we're gonna get scuttle. We can even get the little Rift Herald here. Gonna take it down, bro. Very nice. Not bad at all. Gonna pull it all the way out. You can actually pull this out really far. Do you see how its patience bar right there isn't resetting? It's still just full gray. You can pull this thing really far out. Zyra's gonna go into her left side jungle camp. She was in her right side jungle this whole time, her blue side, so she's literally just gonna walk over here. She probably thinks her red buff's still up. Either way, I have a shroom in that bush and in this bush. So she had her sweeper on. Looks like Garen got the kill. I'm going to go ahead and clear it out. A lot of times you want to leave one raptor so it doesn't respawn, but I'm just going to chill in her jungle for the rest of the game. So I'm just going to clear it out. Nasa's going to shove up into this next wave, and then I'm going to kill him. Oh, he saw me. Auto attack, blind art, red buff. Put down a mushroom on my head. He's going to have to walk into it if he wants to hit me. TF's going to walk into that. I'm invisible. His thing just ended. Oh, it's funny. He's blinded. He can't auto it. He's blinded. He can't auto the plant. When you're invisible, you can still move around on Teemo. You go invisible faster in bushes, and if you're in a bush, you can move around in the bush without them being able to see you. That was actually hilarious. Teemo Jungle too strong, guys. It's actually not bad. As long as you learn how to kite your camps out early, it scales up really hard. And I'm sitting on a bunch of gold. We can get Nashers and a big part of our Liandry's here. And after that, we're definitely going for Rabadon. They don't have the tankiness to force my Void Staff by. This is pretty funny. Her blue buff's up in 52 seconds, so we're going to start moving towards that. I'm going to kill my Fiddlesticks. He's dead. Just kite it out. Pretty fast when you think about how well I took those raptors and was still moving. Oh, I think they know I'm here. I'm just gonna run away. TF's coming. I don't want to get four-manned. Just sped up into her, but I'm getting creep blocked like crazy, dude. Just gonna run away, get down some mushrooms. He actually blue carded me. What a scrub. Oh my god. I just killed all three, dude. Teemo 1v3. They played that so interesting. Now, before you saying TF's trolling, oh god, I'm trolling. Yeah, so before you say TF trolling, I just died. Secondly, TF blue card actually does a lot of damage. TF blue card is the highest scaling AP scaling right now. They buffed it, so his blue card's technically the highest. He still should have stunned me, but since TF dropped his ulti, I started throwing out the mushrooms in front of me. So I saw him. He started up his ult, and I could see it, right? So I knew he was about to ult behind me, obviously. So I started throwing out my mushrooms in front of me, and then Zyra and Ashe, if they want to get me, they have to walk forward. So they could spend the time to walk around the mushroom, but then at that point, they're not going to get me anyways. So all about the positioning, guys. All right, still that pink ward and get or blasting him on. We want to get this Liandry's ASAP. Red buff coming up in 30 seconds. We're going to run straight there. We're going to run right past our jungle camps. We just gave away a bunch of gold. Alright, let's go get that red buff. I'll get this real quick. I think I have time. Yeah, dude, you see how fast? Teemo can take a jungle camp in less than 2 seconds. He doesn't even have to stay there and auto it. I have to use my Herald. It's an awkward place to use it, but don't really have many options. Gonna take this down. Let Herald run her over. She's so greedy. What is she doing? Got my mushies on this guy. He's dead. Yeah, this game's over, dude. We're too powerful. I do too much damage. As long as I hold my positioning properly and they don't just all 5 get on me at once, I can wipe them super fast with this build. And obviously I'm fed. That goes without saying. Alright, let's shove this in. We have the super minion. It can take a bunch of turret shots. You can just wipe these turrets out. That's GG, guys. 20-minute forced win by Teemo Jungle. Not bad. If you guys enjoyed this Teemo commentary jungle guide, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And go check out 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐋𝐒. I'll have a link down for him below. My name is 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐋. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.